history of past life regression. Where did it all start? How did we get here? I'm going to go over the milestones, the practitioners, and where did this all come from? Past life regression may feel like a spiritual trend now. So many people are interested in it, but the truth is, it started thousands of years ago. Almost every culture on Earth talks about it in some way, shape, or form. Even today, over half the world believes in reincarnation. Jainism, Judaism, Buddhism, Hinduism, basically all the Eastern world. It's just the Western mindset that forgot. Let's go back thousands of years ago in India. Vedic texts describe reincarnation as an Indian term, samara, an endless cycle of birth, death, reincarnation until the soul reaches liberation, or moksha. The belief was that every lifetime offers new experiences, and the soul evolves with each experience. The ancient Greeks had similar ideas. Pythagoras, yes, the mathematician, believed he had multiple lifetimes. Even Plato wrote about the soul choosing its circumstances before birth, carrying wisdom forever. Even in early Christianity, reincarnation was debated, though later it was removed from the church's doctrine. Many spiritual books, like the Bhagavad Gita, Autobiography of a Soul by Yoganandi, talks about reincarnation, talks about past lives in these texts. So let's fast forward to the 19th and 20th century. There was a hypnotherapist named Brian Weiss. He was actually a psychiatrist, treating patients for traditional psychiatry. One of his clients, it was difficult. He tried everything. So he did hypnosis and he started describing lifetimes, memories before this lifetime. And back then he thought it was just imagination until he described events, dates, names, and addresses that matched history. That moment changed his entire career. He went on to write many books like Many Lives, Many Masters, and became one of the most famous authors and past life regressionists of his time. Edgar Cayce is another big name. And then there's the two biggest authors, Dolores Cannon and Michael Newton. They both grew up around the same time, and they were about the same age when they died. They both passed. Dolores back in 2014. Dolores Cannon's books, she was about 19. I've read all of them. I've also read all of Michael Newton's books. Journey of Souls, Destiny of Souls, and Life Between Lives. Both are really good. Dolores is more stories, so it's a great bedtime story book, but you might have trouble falling asleep because it's so exciting. Michael Newton, he's more clinical, very skeptical, very by the book, and they both have amazing lessons to offer. And they've both done tens of thousands of past life regressions. But here's something fascinating. Past lives isn't about believing or not believing in the theory or the paradigm shift that we've had past lives. Some people, psychologists, view it as just a metaphor or a daydream, a way that the subconscious creates a story for you to be empowered to heal. And whether we see it as real, literal, a dream, or symbolic, the point is you get the healing that you deserve. The universe, higher self, will show you reflections in the best way it knows how for you to get the healing that you deserve. I've had clients dissolve fears, phobias, uncover where birthmarks come from in these sessions. Others suddenly understood why they have a best friend that they've never talked. First time they met, they never even talked to. They just knew they were meant to be. These people are in our spirit family, a group of like-minded souls that incarnate with each other to learn lessons. I had another client with deep shame or irrational guilt that had no explanation from this lifetime. In her past life regression, she was the leader of her, like a general in the army. The entire platoon, all the other soldiers got wiped out. She survived. She was the only one. And she felt terrible that she didn't go too. She felt like it was her fault. She was their leader. And that story, that reflection, those memories gave her healing that she couldn't find any other way. So when people ask me, isn't past life regression some new age fad? The answer is no. It's rooted in thousands of years from philosophy, ancient religions, spiritual tribes back in the day, and it's still today uncovering humans' experiences. Children's past lives. Jim Tucker out of the University of Virginia has 2 books and thousands of cases of children remembering their past lives. So if you don't believe an adult, well, where does a kid, a 4-year-old, come up with this information? And so a lot of people are gravitating toward those as well. What's new is that today we have many hypnotherapists and a structured method and technique of getting you there over and over. It's like an experiment. We can do these sessions with people from all different cultures and walks of life, and we can do the same session and they'll go into their past lives over and over. If you'd like me to make a full video on the history of past life regression going back to ancient civilizations, ancient aliens, the pyramids, Buddhism, Native American tribes, drop the word history in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more past life knowledge like this.